What is going on, guys? It is Duke, and welcome to a huge announcement that was made here today by Lilith Games. That's right, Rise of Civilizations is now going to be called in the next update Rise of Kingdoms. Pretty much a bombshell that was dropped. So no longer are we talking civilizations here. We're talking kingdoms. It's going to be so exciting. So over the next coming weeks, coming months here, things are going to change, and I think it's exciting. As we know, we're getting into 6 months into the game since it's really gone live global. So big things going to be happening. Kingdom versus kingdom, Rise of Kingdoms. You better stay tuned because it's going to get crazy. Alright guys, the word is out now. As you said, it's been dropped by Lilith Games. Some big things going on within the community here. It's going to be awesome. I'm personally looking forward to it. Some more insight from the developers. That's always a big thing. I guess for copyright reasons, it's going to go from Rise of Civilizations to Rise of Kingdoms. And we all know at this moment here, we are at the stage in our gameplay where we're no longer talking about our civilizations going up against each other. We're talking about kingdoms. People want to see kingdom versus kingdom. Ark of Osiris has been great, but we really want to dive a little bit deeper into what we can do going up against each other. So we're going to crack open some chests here. What we're hoping for is a little bit of Zao right there. Sculptures is always good. And tomes. We need tomes here because we need to get these commanders rolling. So we're just going to go ahead. Like I said, we got 32 gold keys ready to rock and roll and talk a little bit about what's going on. So like I said, 2 big announcements. Rise of Kingdoms. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to saying. Just like Bryce Harper said, bring another championship to DC, which he really meant Philly. I'm sure here and there we're going to slip up and say it. So might get copyright striked. Who knows? Cleopatra right there. That's a 10. That is another legendary, which I really have not invested much in as far as time goes, and sculptures and tomes of experience. So, but I really would like to get her going kind of organically because she is a powerhouse farmer. So that's one thing I really need to work on. We're going to be going through, like I said, not looking for much here, but just looking for anything. I think if you keep your expectations low, then maybe it'll work out. Sometimes when you go in with super high expectations right there, it's not going to happen. So that's what we are looking for. This is big time because really Richard is one that I would really like to develop, but we're not getting Richard in these chests. You know that. We can like get him through special events, but a little bit of Zao action going on is what I'm looking for. So it's already paid off for me, so I'm happy with this one already. But are you guys excited? Are you looking forward to maybe turning the chapter here in your Rise of Civilization / Kingdoms gameplay? So I know I am. I'm looking for new things. A lot of things are going to change from the creator side. I spoke to Chisco, Echo, Shinshi. Those guys are talking about with how we upload our videos, the titles and things like that, trying to get the information out to you guys. I'm sure some of those guys really don't need to worry about a thing because their content is just so amazing, and it's going to get out there regardless. But little things like that you need to look at from a creator side and a sponsor creator. So those are the things that are going on. I know I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Little things like that are going to be awesome. So kingdom versus kingdom, we've been talking about that for months on end now. They gave us Ark of Osiris, which has been great for me. I haven't really been able to participate much because I work all the doggone time, and it's hard to get in there and get involved with the effort that you need to. But hoping this kingdom versus kingdom is something interesting to look at. We all know as far as the kingdoms go, on your map there's the 9 kingdoms that are available, and 8 of them are taken up by the different continents, but there's one in the middle there that we've never really seen what's going on in there. So that could be something to keep an eye on. Maybe that's where the kingdom versus kingdom is going to go. We've seen the portals that are in the temple, something like that, which has been locked away. We haven't seen, so they might be holding something up their sleeve. like I said, I'm game to all that kind of stuff. It's all pretty cool. But it's all speculation right now because we really do not know what this is going to be. They're not leaking anything out to developers, and even to the creators. Even if they did, we can't tell you. But personally, I know nothing. So I'm pretty excited about the announcement for the Kingdom versus Kingdom, which they said should be coming sometime by May, which is only really 2 months away. So things are going to be changing. You really need to get worked up. I think within Kingdoms, there needs to be some kind of unity instead of fighting and going crazy. I know our kingdom has had some good events go on. They're pretty solid. I think there's good leadership. There's a nice zeal within the players to kind of stay sharp. So there's to keep everyone on their toes. I think people have gotten along for the most part and really stood up when they needed to stand up and kind of take a stand for whatever it is that they're dealing with. But for the most part, they've been cool with people, not going around just zeroing people, ruining the gameplay experience for one another, which is, I think it's a big deal. I think that's something that you really need to focus on. When I've seen people get leveled and get zeroed, people within the kingdom have been nice enough to go ahead and give the resources to help them, whether it's train their troops back up, get their resources in there, and get things going. Because you don't want to just smash someone and leave them to the point where they're just going to quit and uninstall the game, because we all kind of would experience the same, especially now that we're getting towards Kingdom versus Kingdom, where you could have some spies going in and out, so you got to be careful. You got to watch what's going on. So many people have multiple accounts now within different kingdoms. They can kind of get a feel for what's going on. So that's a little bit of different strategy that's going into it. Like I said, I'm sure it's going to be much different from Ark of Osiris. But like I said, we're going to bounce out. Let's get out of here and then jump over with what I was talking about with like the tic-tac-toe board. If you back all the way out here, I'm in Kingdom 55. But if we zoom out, and I think we can go over here, and as you can see, if we roll right over a map over, that's Kingdom 54. But if we jump on down, here is the area right now, which would be the centerpiece to a tic-tac-toe board, and it is clouded off. It's clouded off for a reason there, because if you look over here, you can get over into Kingdom 52, and we just zoomed all the way in. So something is definitely going on. Let's bounce back into here. And then we're going to go back one more time and look at our little globe, which is right behind my chair there, my little gaming chair. And as you can see, within each continent, there's 8 kingdoms. So you have 8 all the way around the board, and that 9th one right in the middle that's where it's going to be. I personally would love that. It would be super cool if there was like a gate that opened up. Let's back out here. If there was kind of a gate that opened up and led you into your the new kingdom somehow, which would be awesome. Then you can march in there like some bad dudes and go in there strutting your way in like Vince McMahon, chest puffed out, and you're ready to rock and roll. So that kind of stuff will be super cool. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm sure the excitement right now is up. People, their attention is peaked, and people are really talking about what's going to happen now. So many things going on. We got the regular gameplay. We got Farm, we got War, we have Ark of Osiris, and then we also have Kingdom vs. Kingdom coming up. Plus, we're Rise of Kingdoms going to be coming down the stretch, so stay locked in here too. I'm going to try and bring you as much information as I possibly can when I get it, and we will talk to you guys later.